Hi everyone and welcome back to LNA is So Chic, a place where you are always welcome. In today's episode, we are doing our first real and actual room makeover, and I'm excited because it needs some work. Some of the things that they did in this house really just, I don't know what they were doing. You'll see. Come with me. I don't know if I'm in the 60s or if I'm in the 70s. Ta-da! I just don't know where I am. There are some technical challenges as far as things that actually do not work. Droopy boob light. This is where we do want to hang the mirror. But let me let you see the entire bathroom. Let's back it up so you can see the whole thing at once, you know? Just the color scheme. We're not currently in the position to change out the tile, so that has to stay. The wood paneling, which also seems to just really be floor wood, we may have to just leave, so we'll have to work around that. Paint will go. We're dealing with a very small space also, so we need, as a guest bathroom, there to be a plunger accessible. We want it to be aesthetically pleasing, so I'm looking at options for something very slender. There's very minimal storage in here, so we'll be making the most of that. We want to give the room a very quick facelift, so we may not have time to tackle all those things. Walking around the shower to make sure it's all sealed and dry and nice. Paint can do a lot, so we'll see what the paint will do. First thing I had to do was clean up the space, get all of the old things out, clean up the floors, make sure that we're all prepped and ready for the first steps. This particular color that we're gonna paint on the wall is some version of white. Do not ask me now because I do not remember. I will put it on the screen somewhere. I'm trying to whisper quietly because my children are asleep, and the danger in waking them is this project not being completed on time, so we have to be quiet. This by far was one of the most awkward spaces I feel like I've painted in, and I don't know if you all have any tips for like painting behind your toilet besides literally removing it altogether, but if you do, put them in the comments below because I really struggled. And also, painting a rooftop, I got a major arm workout. It was a lot, but you can already see the huge difference that just a can of white paint can make in a space. It literally changed the entire character of the space, and I loved it already. Okay, it might be a little bit hard to tell, but man, it was a lot painting these edges and trying to get over the shower. But it's just drying now and it's already looking so much better. So if you remember from my first bathroom makeover, I built this little ledge to go on the wall. I'm going to repurpose it. I'm going to sand it because this color no longer matches the current bathroom, and then we're going to use this to have a little ledge. And on the underside, we're going to attach a little towel bar so that folks have a place to dry their hands. We've got our holes drilled for the towel bar that we're going to be putting on the underside of the ledge, right? But because of the way the screws are, they're not flat. So I'm just going to use this, I say a Forstner bit, just make a little bit of an indentation so that they'll sit more flush. screwed in. There's some wood putty over the top. Probably put just a little bit more of the acrylic over the top to finish it and put it on the wall. I decided to go with Bear's limousine leather color to paint the trim around the doorway. At first I was a little bit hesitant, but it really elevated the space, and so something to keep in mind if you want to do something a little bit different in your space. All right, time for an official update. So we have essentially finished the painting of the door. Now it has a little bit more of a modern feel. We've done the caulking on the floors around the shower and also some just around the sink, just to make sure that there are no obvious holes. We've put up our little ledge shelf with our towel bar, and now we are going to add just a couple of, I think, cool touches. So I like the way the bathroom is looking right now. It has somewhat of a modern, slightly older feel, but I want to add some character to it, even with this busy shower here. So I actually have some peel and stick wallpaper that I got from Amazon. I'm going to try. I actually have two different kinds, and I'm not entirely sold on this one. It is leaning a little bit more of a lady. I'm gonna open it up. I did buy quite a few of these, thinking that I might use it for another project, but if I don't like it, it's going back. There's this other one that actually seems to lend itself a little bit better to what we have going on in the bathroom already. And we're actually going to put it underneath here. Just for a little, you know, a little zhuzh. Like, okay. So when you walk into the bathroom, it's not just so sterile. So sterile. Maybe I'll ask you guys on Instagram which one you like. But I ain't waiting for the results, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna just choose. And then we'll see how it looks. We're going to hang cafe curtains here, just enough so that you still get light in the room, but you know, you don't want everybody seeing all your business when you're using the bathroom, so gotta kind of cover that up. Then we're gonna put down the rugs, hang up the towels, you know, do some decorating. Also, hang the mirror. Sidebar, this, I really don't have time to talk about it today. I'm still trying to figure out why, and you guys can't see it that well, you can see it now. Why is this here and not here in the center? Still trying to figure out. In any case, we are in the process of getting a sconce for this. And yeah, so we'll pretend that's not there for right now. Okay, so let's be honest that putting down that wallpaper will give me a little bit of stress, but it looks so beautiful. Look at it. And when you put this here, doesn't it just look like that came right out of anthropology? You know, meanwhile from Amazon. And then let's talk about these, folks. They're really beautiful. I actually got these on sale from Hobby Lobby. Shout out to my friends who gave me a Hobby Lobby gift card. And originally, I think they were like $8.99. I think I got them for maybe $2. So don't let people tell you you can't have fancy. You know, just search for the deals, folks, really. We're gonna take off these, right? These are from Amazon. Still relatively nice, you know, but look at the difference. It's a whole new level. And we're all about leveling up, if we can, especially on a budget, which we're doing. There are the two holes here. So rather than create two new holes, we're going to use our minds and just use one of the holes, right? And then just create a new one. And then I will drywall, putty, whichever one, and very lightly paint over there. And then we'll have, you know, a brand new situation. In order to make sure that I had the right width for the holes for the new handles, I actually measured the handle that I'm replacing the existing ones with, just to make sure that I had the holes in the right place. Better to do measurements several times than to have to put it in twice. With the handles installed, I got right to the cafe curtains, but not without some minor issues. I got this rod from Amazon and installed it very easily, and then set to work on marking out the curtains. I measured out the area and used those same measurements to determine the length and width that I needed for my curtains. Cut those out and then began to iron out any remaining creases in the fabric. Folded each side over twice and ironed it down to make things a lot easier when it was time to sew. Once I ensured those things were all square and very nicely done, I sewed all of the edges down, making sure that there were no issues. You'll see I made a thicker space up at the top for the curtain rod to go into. And once it was done, I was able to very easily hang the curtains. And there you have it. All done. We were having other work done on the house, and the gentleman that was doing the other work to adjust the wall sconce positioning, it was further over here. Wanted it just to be a little bit more centered over the sink. It's still not perfect, but there is a beam literally in the middle of the wall, and so couldn't put it directly over the faucet. Took a trip to World Market, and I actually have two options. I'm gonna open them up now. I'm leaning more towards this one, but want to see what they both look like on the wall. We did the wiring according to quite a few YouTube videos that I watched, and unfortunately it is not working. Gonna unscrew it, reattach to what must be the neutral, and try again. Right now we're doing a little quick store run to Home Goods, pick up a couple things to decorate the bathroom. I feel like we got some pretty good stuff so far, but we'll see when we get home. Picked up all of our items from the Home Goods store and got some thrifted gems as well, and finally it was time to style the bathroom. Let's remember what the bathroom used to look like, shall we? Horrible colors, all over the place, competing genres, and then the transformation. If you enjoyed this mini bathroom makeover, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what to do. Hit the bell notification if you want to be part of the Cool Interior Decorators Club and get videos and notifications every time I post. Until next time, don't forget to keep loving, keep living, and keep creating beautiful spaces. Bye.